Ah, funny.
Get ready to rhyme all the time on a dime, all my fellow feature outlaws, as this is Card Games vs. Humanity, and I am that NKK double G. Back with another episode of that Duel Monsters recap you know you crave. It's only been 2 days and you knew you already missed me. So as per usual, if you enjoyed, don't forget that sub and that bell. And leave a comment telling me if you remember that this episode takes almost 15 minutes for the first attack to actually be made. Yes, the episode that begins with our heroes left for dead in this cave because of that bastard bandit Keith that's already heading for Pegasus's castle. Leaving our heroes with faces that resemble massive constipation as they attempt to move the cardboard cutout of the boulder outside of the cave. I love how Yugi's just actually helping, but Bakura's just standing there. They could be lost forever, but oh wait, Bakura's ring is going off conveniently, so you know, let's just follow it deeper into the cave. Somehow Pegasus is able to watch this entire thing and hear everything that's going on, which I guess does answer my question from last episode about who set up all this shit inside the cave. Which I really wanted to believe that Bandit Keith was the one that had some sort of forethought instead of, oh hey look, there's a graveyard arena in here.
I love this show, but what's playing on Dungeon TV?
If I remember correctly, those are the same first lines of dialogue that were read out loud in court for the case of Jeffrey Epstein. Mokuba is seen starving and on the brink of death in this dungeon, so let's just pretend that this isn't fucking dark as we get a flashback of Seto Kaiba playing chess against some orphans. There's not really a joke here, it's just kinda sad. I'm a dick. Our gang starts to venture further into the cave when they notice that the walls start to look like man-made rock formations. Hey, and Joey then say the same thing I used to hear outside of my door at least once a month when my mom had company over.
You think someone could be living down here?
They'd have to be mole people.
The ring's attraction to sexual ambiguity is so strong that apparently it's able to just pull Bakura into a brisk run that the others must follow him quickly. We arrive to a giant room with a dueling arena inside it before these flamboyant ninjas begin to attack our heroes. Oh wait, never mind, they're attacking each other. Wait, never mind, I guess they're just doing a lot of rhyming and challenging our heroes to a duel. I guess I was thrown off by the whole "you better get ready to contact your next of kin" line. Usually that just means I'ma kill you. But not only that, even if our heroes win the duel, they have to actually choose the right door to exit the cave safely, as the other one leads to certain death. Even though if it was me and that way doesn't kill me like freaking instantly, you bet your ass I'm barging back in and burning down everything. The Paradox Brothers are their name, and dueling is their game, challenging our heroes to a tag team duel, something that has apparently never happened in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Naturally, just mentioning the word dueling forces Yugi to transform right away. Why did his transformation have like electricity sound effects at the end of it? Did he just hit SSJ2? Yugi and Joey accept the duel against the Paradox Brothers, even using his Brooklyn skills to attempt to outrhyme them.
Enough of your quips!
Yes, time to wager star chips!
I hate to admit I don't hate that line. If they win, they'll both have enough star chips to enter Pegasus's castle. So Joey naturally throws down 2 star chips while Yugi throws down 4 because, you know, they're actual equal friends and equal partners in life. Kristen then uses this moment to reveal the new slogan posted on every bulletin board at Amazon warehouses.
We'll be the team, you do the work.
Only 10 minutes into this duel, and Para or Dox or whoever fucking knows summons the labyrinth wall right away, changing the landscape of the entire field. I'm honestly wondering what happens if he didn't draw it. Like, what would they have done? Kaiba then appears for about 20 seconds, somehow having the same flashback that Mokuba was having about 10 minutes ago, and then we pan back to our duel. Riveting. The Paradox Brothers yell at our heroes to make a move right now, even before explaining how tag team duels are supposed to work, and how if one member of the team loses their life points, both members are eliminated. So I guess in this pre-Dungeon Dice Monsters map style, you can't actually attack the wall. Monsters can only move depending on their star level, and if you make it to the other side of the field, you just win. There would be so many FTK builds in this kind of setup, I can't even imagine.
What do you mean one door leads to despair? That's not fair.
It means death, Joey. It means you'll die. Nice rhyme, though. The brothers claim that only one will speak in truth and one will speak in lies. Yugi asks in his head how will they know which one, and somehow Pegasus frickin' hears his thoughts and says, "It's a puzzle, Yugi, bro." Only 12 minutes into this episode and no attacks have been made, Joey claims that he's actually heard this riddle once before going into some weird chibi Joey after-school fun time animation for about 2 minutes. This is all just over a door. Chibi Joey with a bandana masterfully solves the riddle by saying they have to ask a question that both people have to answer in the same way, but Yugi is unsure of that, aka shut up and sit down, Joey. Yugi explains that if one is lying and one is telling the truth, the one that is lying could never admit the real door he is guarding, meaning that both had to be lying from the start. Silly Joey.
Wow. My brain hurts.
Oh, it's been 14 minutes in this episode and no one's fucking attacked yet. My brain hurts too. 14 minutes and 14 seconds, Yugi finally makes a move, summoning the almighty Beaver Warrior and advancing 4 spaces into the maze. It makes some really weird noises as it scampers along the floor before Para or Dox or whoever the frick uses the Shadow Ghoul, a monster with a much better effect than the end result with the Labyrinth Wall to create the wall shadow, traveling along the wall and killing the Beaver Warrior instantly. Wow, that beaver got wrecked. Like, it was just out there in the open, spread eagle, ready for battle, and it just had no idea what it was in for. Just absolutely destroyed. Joey calls them out for their cheating before they explain that the wall shadow doesn't have to use spaces to make its attack.
They're cheating!
The wall doesn't have any spaces!
Hey, you're cheating! Bitch, no I'm not. Joey summons the excavator and actually plays it smart and safe, staying away from the wall and laying down a face down as well. Everyone praises for doing such a good move because it's so rare to see people lay down back row in this season. Back to Para or Dox or wherever the hell, they sit down the Jirai Guma like it's a frickin' trap card and then summon Labyrinth Tank, a 7-star fusion monster, and advance it forward in the maze. There's just so much cheating happening in like 10 seconds. Yugi counters by summoning Zelda and moving her 4 spaces into the labyrinth. This instantly forces the brothers Paracox to go into a dance routine before unleashing a promo that cannot be denied.
Wall Shadow, attack Celtic Guardian! Kunai with chain. What is this?
Joey traps the Wall Shadow with a kunai and chain, allowing the Celtic Guardian to raise its attack points to 1900 and destroy the monster together.
Wall Shadow is beaten.
I know he destroyed it together, but why did you have to say it together? Pegasus is watching the duel from his basic bitch dinner table before he's disturbed by Croquet to inform him that Kaiba is now located on the island, despite talking about him being on his way in a helicopter about maybe an hour ago in the last episode. The episode ends with Mokuba sitting in a dungeon having a flashback about Seto Kaiba beating the shit out of some kids over a spaceship. Naturally, he's still full of hope like he was at the beginning of the episode, right?
What's happened to you, brother? Why haven't you come? You said you'd always be here for me.
Damn, bro, it's like 20 minutes. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed your stay, please do hit that sub and that bell so you can catch any new episodes when they come up. Hit that like and leave a comment telling me if it would only take you 20 minutes stuck in a dungeon to lose all sense of hope. Tune in next week where we get, I think, what is the ending of this battle? I honestly can't remember if it's 2 or 3 parts. And of course, a shout out to all my patrons. Did you hear about the time that I thought I could rhyme out of dime? Man, that's so sublime. I'm out of time. No, I said I was out of time. This is a man from Earth with all the girth. Be the character you know you're worth. God, I'm hungry. Traveling along. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. I sound like a trumpet. But not only that, even if they win the duel, they have to choose the right door to exit the cave safely, because the other... Safely? Really? As they attempt to move the cardboard cutout of the... Only 10 minutes into the... And how if one member's life points go down to... Really? Jesus Christ.